This artist Margaret Bowland, she does these interesting depictions of little girls, little African American girls in whiteface with cotton in their hair and thorny crowns. It's very interesting. If you get a chance, you can Google her. And the model, his name is Jay, so these are the Jay series poems. So, I never read these, so here we go. Jay, the artist. The paint punctuates her. The paint drifts in night white weight, chalk but curved, directing cheekbones toward disintegration. One long synthetic butterfly barrette slouches over the left eyebrow and scores the canvas neoteric. Let her love a language. Make her reject the discordant repeated chord. Perhaps inside the oil paint, but more inside love's gesticulation. Or the blank gaze's soft staccato wind is still, if only for a moment, feral, and the marked human frozen, grammar at the lips, classic syntax. In the right hand she rubbed out herself, a thing of intense intrigue. The brush's bristles oozing pallid matter, constructed flesh, tragic between what we can and can't see. Murakami wedding. Du Bois will label your white face Exhibit A. Kitten, I want to hug into prayer you, the budding black-eyed Susan, petal upon petal, but forgive me, doll face, you will be called cunt, trick, or maybe jigaboo, a piece for the night. Gray Jay, a thorny crown of cotton full bloom, wrapped around the ovular head, so much history I remember now. She could be a blade glittering. In the cane break, my grandmother too powdered herself. Careful now. An Anglo-Saxon glow, Jay's eyes know not my name, born of red dirt. She could be Wagadoo's offering, a Dowsey inside her subjugated pose, sliding. In her ear, I love a scream, quake, my trembled body because I know something about catgut and guttural. Somebody strummed a ventricle against which leaves me ledge-bound, wanting to leap, but I could no, and I leap inside her gaze one last time to see chrysanthemums in a field hollow, swaying ever so gently inside each lacerated eyelash. A yesterday slashes across my back, total recall. Flower girl, because she is a disastrous trope, the burden of being. American secreted in wounds smooth with history's salve. She radiates erasure violets, the reds drowned by white, her blouse stained to a way of being frantic. Each long plait droop, I want to learn how to paint. Flesh, a too cruel concept and nightmare endless. Her whole face broken, scallop leaves flutter down the side of her silk blouse, sheer heart-shaped exploding axles reincarnated, perhaps palmate too. And question, why is Albert Isler screaming silent in the milieu? Crisscrossing a murder of crows bent starboard, flank, amazing grace, a bilateral symmetry, threaded through her skin, a noose swinging unseen in the background. And the cotton is high. A contrast she would not recall the axe blade, shoulder high, or two ravens stuck vertical, log jammed by a beauty-made spectacle in the odd. Post-structural ideals dangle cryptic against her delicate neck, each gold-linked strings a modernist view. Blue butterfly clip on the pigtail, something fatal in silence. In the raven's pause, the open field is not open but postured for composition as if text, not idiot-driven. Classic vernacular bleeds across the elastic waist of white and blue. Coloring is always difficult to catch sail. Never at the precise moment. Malice is true self, a quotidian thing. What about the wounds cut or sheer lace along the ruffled edges of her leotard? Captured and on oilish linen, she could be a girl's cautionary. Imagine 50 feet up, looking down in the valley. Flower girl, number 2. Sideways the pupil in almost clegg of light. Backdropped by an unremitting teal. I say heresy at a standstill. I say theism squat on her shoulder, celebrating death of a flawed nirvana. Quick, then too, she was stolen as modern art for modern art's survival. Once a runaway field holler, underground, an abstract human in the making of the gods, I think I hear that echo loudly. burnt cork coloring veins, rigid the tight jawline, symmetrical residue, history's future in the ravine of her chin. Call it meta, beyond what we can't. Believe there is a baptism in the body, reckless, itself a stratagem. She exists as if forever, as if. Her black eyes stare, accidents men, an instructive tale. She, the dogger piece, called immorality almost dead. The motif, even more critical, or repetitive, beautiful contradiction. Chromatic glass balls nesting on her head, celestial, other worlds.